Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Iamdhubem. Today's video is going to be a very different video. So if you're watching this video, you're watching it probably on the 1st of October, and today is going to make it 1 year since I started my business and I launched my website. But I'm going to be telling you guys what I have passed through this 1 year and how I failed in the business that I started this day 1 year ago. So if you're watching this video, make sure you keep watching and make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to like and comment by the time you finish watching this video. Thank you so much for watching. I've not did the video now, waiting to happen. So let's go to the intro. So guys, if you knew me by this time last year, I started a website. I launched my website on the 1st of October, and I started a business which is to sell. I started selling. See, I can't even remember what the business is. I started selling on digital planners, student planners, and I also sold my ebook. So I'm going to be telling you guys what has been going on and if that business actually made it by this time. So a lot of you have been texting me and be telling me that I haven't been marketing or advertising my content. I started my website and I also started my online digital business. I started selling digital products, which are my student planner and my ebook. So let me tell you how it went. So basically last year it was all bubbling, it was fine. When I launched the website, I got a lot of sales, I got a lot of support from my friends. People bought the planners, people purchased the planners, and people also bought the ebook. But then by the month of December, I began to just not feel the whole concept of selling the product anymore, because I wasn't I felt like I was pushed to even start this business at the beginning, because most people already had businesses that were my age mates. So I was I was pressured to okay, let me start something. I've always wanted to have a business as a that is a student planner, but I feel like I rushed to go into it because I was selling digital planners. So by the month of December, I began to lose interest in advertising the product and just letting people know that I sell digital planners. And then there's this friend of mine that she also wanted to start selling digital planners, but then she now I don't know how she got the money, but then it became physical planners, and I just felt very discouraged. Obviously people would want to choose physical planners over digital planners. So I decided to put business aside. I just lost interest in advertising and training people, and also I even stopped checking the website. I stopped checking if I was getting sales, or if I was getting if I was getting yeah, sales, if I was making sales basically. So I just put a hold to it. So I planned that okay, in the month of March I would come back fully, but then I prayed about it and I realized that business is not what I wanted to do. It's not what I want to do. Basically I could have a business, but not something that I would want to be controlling, because I feel like I'm not the business type of person. So by the time I got in March, a day before my birthday, I wanted to already made plans that okay, I would come back faster and stronger and better with the business and with the digital planners. And I also planned that okay, the money that I made in November and December from the planners that I sold and the ebook that I sold, that I would be able to make physical planners. But then I think in the month of March, then my boss, my Oga the top, Yechi, she's an amazing YouTuber and a content creator. So I think she brought back her planners. Yeah, she brought back her planners, and I'm a lot of people that follow me follow Yechi, and they also support her content. And then she made physical planners, and I'm okay, this friend of mine is making physical planners, Yechi, my boss, is making physical planners, so why would I even want to now make physical plans? It would be a betrayal. I don't know, I just felt that way. I just felt like it's going to be I was betraying her, or I was, not doing my thing, or I was copying her. But initially, that is not what I had in mind. But I just like, let that fear in me that, oh, business is not for me, and that people didn't want to buy physical planners, and also I just put it on a hold in March, and I decided to, stop it. So in the month of April, I felt like, okay, I was going to come back and focus on digital planners. But then I went through a very tough phase in May and in March and April because of the whole breakfast and everything. Not breakfast, breakup, sorry, the whole breakup and everything. So I decided to put a hold to that also. And then I realized that I wasn't also getting sales as much as before. People were, my friends, my close friends were buying Yechi's planner and my other friends planner. So I'm like, and then Yechi reached out to me and asked me if I was going to be a representative in Covenant University to sell her planners. And I'm like, do we have your own planner, and then you are selling Yechi's planners? So like, I decided that, Dubem, this is not what you meant to do. This is not the business you want to do. I'm a lawyer. I'm a very loyal person. So like, I just felt like, okay, no, I can't be doing what my boss is doing. So like, I decided to just put my own down, and then I accepted to be a representative under Yechi. So when I got to school, a lot of people were buying planners from me. Some of my friends, they thought Yechi's planner, physical planner, was actually my own physical planner, and most people purchased because of that. And then I would tell them that, oh no, it's not my planner, it's for Yechi, and I'm selling. And they would ask me, how about your own planner now? That what's going on? What's happening? And I'm like, okay, I'm just trying to be strategized. Meanwhile, I know in my heart that I don't want to, do this whole business thing. It's giving me headache and all. So April, May, and I decided to put a hold to it. And then in the month of June, I finally decided that, you know what, this is not what I want to do. Maybe I was rushing it, or maybe I'm being too fast, and everybody can be the same thing. Not everyone can actually be a business minded type of person, and Dubin, you are more of a corporate person, so accept that, and just be a badass on that aspect. So I decided to stop it and then put an end to it. But then right now my website still runs. And then when I about my ebook, so I decided to start. I planned on starting a tour, going to secondary schools, talking about the ebook and selling it to the school. But I was meant to do that with somebody, but then the person now backed out of the whole issue or the whole thing. And then me, I just lost interest, and I'm like, no, you know what, let me go to these secondary schools and give them this ebook for free, because it's definitely going to help them. So I went to secondary school. I went to my secondary school, yeah, and I went to another secondary school around my area, and then I talked about the ebook. I showed them the contents of the ebook, and I gave them the ebook for free. I gave all the students, and they were so excited. The school was so excited, and I did not get any money from that. I felt like that was basically me giving back to the community and just helping people. So when I did that, I was so excited that it really, really helped me, because they were excited and they prayed for me. The owner of the school was so excited. She thanked me, and she really, really, really was appreciative of the whole concept and the idea of my ebook now that you're done with secondary school. So all in all, I failed as a business owner, yes, but then it is a very amazing lesson that I've learned, and I don't regret ever starting it. I just feel like I should have waited, or I should have actually consulted, people who were above me, or I should have been properly ready for it. I feel like most youths are so hungry to start a business, and they forget that, okay, when it starts, yeah, there's this whole vibes like, I've started a business, but continuing it and the whole concept of the whole business thing is not an easy thing. It's not something that every person is willing to face. And there are some people who are basically corporate people, and some people are business people. And by the way, I grew up in a business family. Like, my mother is a businesswoman, my father is a businesswoman, but it's not something that I feel like I want to do. I want to go into the corporate world because I feel like I will succeed more there. And basically, it's not even about laziness, my dear, because I actually thought at first that I was just lazy to advertise this, and lazy to just showcase my product. But then I just found out that this is not me, this is not the kind of person I am, or this is not the kind of thing I want to do. And right now I am focusing on just growing my contents, social media, being the best person I can be, getting opportunities in the corporate world, upgrading my skills, because these are the things I like to do. I love to learn, I love to you know give information, and these are the things that help me make money that I make right now. And when it comes to starting a business, I may probably start one in the future, but for now, no, I am not doing anything business minded, because I have noticed that that's not my strength. And if I ever start a business, I'm not going to be the one managing it. I'll have someone who would manage it and who would control it physically while I am off the grid, because it is not something that I want to do. So yes, I hope you have learned one or two from this confession that I have made to you guys. I'm so glad that I did this and I have made this. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share, and also tell me in the comment section if you've ever failed at a business, or you've ever failed at anything eventually, and how were you able to resolve it, how were you able to cope. And if you're a business owner, talk about your business here. We might also want to reach out to you. Thank you so much for watching my video.